Pittsburgh and various published writers are fond of their fantasy gyrations. One of the things that is easy to discriminate is how organized and planned the outrage of the Texas school book was. When Serpico was made into a movie, people were supposed to go, wow, he got a movie made into him. But it opens with D.D. Allen. That's the first thing you see. Just like the first credit in the film that inspired D.W. Griffith way, way, way back when, in the early 20th century, began with D'Annunzio. D.D. Allen is a reference to D.D. Mancini and Woody Allen. In other words, the men who shot Serpico made the movie. It was a virtual snuff film. They shot him in the face. So it's clearly organized. I mean, you're talking about the prime movers of the West: Cecil B. DeMille, um, Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan, Clint Eastwood, traumatizing and rendering virtually unconscious, comatonic, a 13-year-old, and engorging him in this apparatus. And Pittsburgh says, nah, you won't man up till we're rolling it. Did Woody Allen man up to something? He was an adult. Reagan was a leader of the free world. Jimmy Carrey was ill-advised as to what was going on. Only he knew somehow he had to get out of it without hurting anybody and without getting killed. So the idea that there's some sort of manhood at stake is pure trickery. Find me a man on the Seattle Police Department. Find me a woman of character in administration at UW. It's a laugh. It will never, ever happen. They say me and you when they mean gangs of liars against someone who's vulnerable, weak, and helpless, who has been lied to and deceived. Do you see me with any friends? For 35 years, 40 years, you can forget about it. It's not even an issue of a patsy because nobody believes themselves when they talk about me. They find people, they pay people to make it a protestation. We're suspicious of him about something, but nobody believes that. Nobody believes I ran myself out of Pittsburgh and was 2 years homeless because I wanted to hide that I was in on the heist that Shulman was performing with Peter Gabriel and Donald Trump. But they might imply that if they think they can get away with it. No, certainly nobody could possibly believe I was the driver at Kelly Elementary School, but they might imply that if they think they can get away with it. It's not a case of mistaken identity. They talk in cold blood of constructing a persona around a deaf man who can't even hear what's going on. And that sounds good to them. And I'm not even supposed to be able to detect that there's this kind of forensic, assertive Hollywood encirclement going on. Why did you do it? To try to find out what was happening. Why did you get involved with them? To get to the bottom of this thing. No, they say. I'm not even allowed to ask questions. By asking questions, I get implicated. Remember when you said that, so? And he sends me a postcard. Basically, yes, of course I remember. Why did you ask the question? You must have wanted something. Evidence of what he said, when he said it, and what it means. So, D.D. Allen in huge, loud letters. Let me see what year that was. Serpico film I'm Googling. 1973. The year before Woody Allen and Dee Dee put the pincher grip on Jimmy Carrey. The year before, not after. They didn't find out, look what we've learned. It was the year before. The entire cinema apparatus of Hitler Reagan descended on a Pittsburgh deaf child. And they say only little Jimmy, the Queewee, is to blame because he won't man up. He won't man up that he hid in a towel closet like Anne Frank. Don't say like Anne Frank. He won't man up that he was hit in slaughtering blows in the head and given a nerve agent by an Attica State Prison psychiatrist. He won't man up. No. Penis Gabriel plays tongue-tied fetish twisters with word salad all throughout the Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Have you come too soon for me, queer bait?